Hello everyone, this is Where in Time and Space, and today I'll be reviewing the 12th Doctor collector figure. So to start off with the packaging, it comes in a new layout for the packaging. It has a classic 8th Doctor Doctor Who logo with the 5+ sign on the top, as well as the 5.5 inch collector series. Now this is the 5-inch scale figure, even though it does say 5.5 inches, and to prove that I will bring down the a Matt Smith figure just to show you that it is actually in the 5-inch scale. So in case anyone was worried, it is in the 5-inch scale. But we'll compare sizes a bit later. So we then have the Underground Toys logo, as well as a web link. And it's got this purple, diamond and reddish sort of look, with dark bits at the top. On the side we have a Scan Me for more Doctor Who fun, as we've come to see on a lot of the new figures and merchandise. On the back we have a bio for the 12th Doctor, and if you want to pause and read that, then you can. And we also get a fully sized image of the figure itself, as well as 5.5 inches collector series and the 12th Doctor collector figure, as well as the 8th Doctor Doctor Who logo, and the BBC logo, as well as the Underground Toys and character options as well. On the other side we get the 8th Doctor Doctor Who logo from the TV movie, as well as a 5.5 inches collector series diamond again, as well as a 12th Doctor collector figure. On the base we get some legal rubbish, and on the top we get again the classic 8th Doctor Doctor Who logo, as well as the 12th Doctor figure and character options web link. So that's it for the packaging. So now I'll take a look inside. So here we have the 12th Doctor out of his box, and I think he is a really nice figure. So first we'll start with the detail. The head sculpt, it's very similar to the 3.75 inch 12th Doctor, which came out about last year this time. And you can see the resemblance, I think, of Peter Capaldi in there. It's just not perfected enough. I do prefer it though to the smirk face he had on the Time of the Doctor figure. But this one just hasn't captured it quite as well, because the other one is a bit caricaturish, I find, and it's very over exaggerated. But this one, they just haven't put those features in enough. But it's definitely better than the 3.75 inch figure face sculpt. So yeah, so that would have been nice if they had been able to age his face a bit more, because he does look a bit young, with some crow's feet, maybe a bit more around the eyes, and some bit more wrinkles maybe around the mouth. Anyway, he also has some nice grey hair as well, which you can see, but it's again not very light like Peter Capaldi has in the show. So it would have been nice to see it a bit lighter, but it is alright. And now we go on to the shirt. So the shirt, it has a very nice collar, nicely done up buttons, really nice, and you can definitely see the sculpt of the buttons, but it is quite hard to tell. We then get onto the lapels of the jacket, which look really nice, and the buttons as well down there. Some really nice buttons there for this figure, as well as some button holes on the other sides. We then get some creases as well on the jacket, as well as a seam down the back, as well as some more creases. We then get on his hand a ring, which he wears in the show, because he never takes off his wedding ring for any role he plays. So they put a ring next to it, which looks like has a jewel on it, so it looks quite nice as well, and I like how they've included that detail. And on the other side we get the sonic screwdriver hand, which is really nice too. We also get a belt here as well, which is really nice with a silver buckle. And now what some people are really excited about is the red lining. So here we have the red lining, which wasn't included on the 3.75 inch figure, which is a really nice inclusion here, and I really do like that they've actually bothered to paint it on. I'm not sure whether because the 3.75 inch figure was too small that they didn't want to include it, but I really do like it, and I think they should have included it for accuracy. We then get onto the trousers, which are sort of a light grey, or darkish light grey. It's not too dark, but it's sort of medium grey. And they are really nice, with nice creases at the knees, as well as some at the bottom. And then we get on to his boots, which are really nice. So now I'll go on to articulation. And so the head can do a 360-degree turn, but it would force it and might also scratch the neck. Then the arms go on a ball joint, so they go out to 90 degrees. We then have bicep and tricep, and that can do 360 degrees. Elbows can do 90 degrees. Hands can do 360, just about. Very stiff though. And the waist can do 360 degrees. We then have the legs. They can go out to about 90 degrees, but are slightly hindered by the jacket. The calves can go 360 degrees. The knees can do 90 degrees. The legs can also kick out to about 90 degrees, and the boots also have 360 degrees turn. So that's it for articulation. So now I'll go on to the accessories. So no Doctor would be complete without his trusty sonic screwdriver, and this one is no exception. So here we have a closed mode sonic screwdriver. Now this is the first time we've seen this in the 5-inch scale, and it is spectacular. However, one thing that I know people have noticed, and I've noticed too, is if you put it together with the previous sonic screwdriver, it is actually longer than the extended mode, which doesn't really make much sense. However, it is the same thickness as the extended one, but it looks better in proportions like this, I think, and this sonic screwdriver I think is better than the extended mode version. So it fits really nicely in his hand. You just have to push down a bit because it gets a bit stuck, and there we go. It sort of pops into place, and there you have him holding the sonic screwdriver. So now I'll compare this figure with its 3.75 inch counterpart. So here we have the 3.75 inch 12th Doctor. So as you can tell, it is very similar. The face sculpts are the same. However, because this is a bigger size and probably a better size, this figure has better facial features than the 3.75 inch version. The jacket is the same, the trousers are the same, and the boots are the same. However, there is more gloss put on the 5-inch figure compared to the 3.75 inch. And also the paint bleed on the 3.75 inch is very severe compared to this one, where you hardly get any paint bleed. And also the red lining as well. This figure does not have any, whereas the 5-inch has red lining. So that's it really. And the waistcoat, of course, as well, as we did not get that with the 5-inch figure, which is sort of a downside, and makes one point that makes the 3.75 figure look better. So now I'm going to compare it to the other 5-inch figures. So here we have the 10th Doctor, played by David Tennant, and the 11th Doctor, played by Matt Smith. So as you can tell, the Peter Capaldi figure is quite a bit taller than both of them. However, it is not too noticeable from too far away. So in the show, Matt Smith is shorter than Peter Capaldi. However, David Tennant is taller than Peter Capaldi. So it is slightly out of scale, but it is not so much that it looks like a different scale. So they sort of got that a bit wrong, and I hope they changed it, but it seems pretty doubtful since this sculpt will be probably used for any future 12th Doctor figures. And now, if you were wondering whether the time of the Doctor head can fit on the 12th Doctor figure, it can, and I'll show you how. So it's quite hard to get off this head, so what you do, you put it off, slightly wriggle it, it's very stiff, and it does pop off quite sharply, so just be careful when doing that. So then we have a decapitated Peter Capaldi there, yep, and that's quite nice. You just put him there, and then what you do, simply, this one goes on a bit smoother, you gently push it down onto the body, and there we have a Time of the Doctor head 12th Doctor. I know some people prefer this head. I'm not really sure which is better. I think this more looks like a Series 9 12th Doctor, and this looks more of a Series 8 12th Doctor, so I'd probably use this if I was doing anything to do with Series 9. So thank you for watching this review. If you liked it, please like, comment and subscribe, and I'll be sure to do some more reviews since the collector series is just coming out in dribs and drabs. So we've had this figure, the Forbidden Planet exclusive, and then we're getting the polka dot as well, the polka dot shirt one, the black and white polka dots. The creator figure has just been announced from the Forbidden Planet to pre-order, but I probably won't be getting that since it is quite expensive for £30, and it is again a Forbidden Planet exclusive. Clara I'll be doing, and the Flight Control TARDIS when that comes out. So I think they'll also be out in Toys R Us, so I'll be keeping an eye out to see if they're when they come out. So thank you for watching, and goodbye. What he was doing, but this will come back later. She then goes to the hospital where she is training to be a doctor, and she gets